the teachers, and all the invitees for the program. And I am very much delighted to see the students in the green and white that shows the prosperity and the peace which are very essential in human life. I appreciate the principal as well as the faculty, the teachers for preparing the students for the graduation program. And how lucky this generation is. When we studied, no graduation, even our parents, they don't know what we are doing, and as I simply sent to the school. This generation is really tech-savvy generation, and maybe these children are lucky to have ample number of opportunities in life. I have seen these children playing in the campus every day, and they appreciate and they admire each and every incident that is taking place in the school. I hope the children will do the same at home, asking number of questions, and maybe they may sometimes disturb your peace also, as going on questioning inquisitiveness. My dear teachers, I think you have really trained them well to inquire, which is really required for the children, for a person to grow. And these are the small graduates. Maybe these children will again attend the graduation program only after 15 years. After their graduation, that is the degree courses or post-graduation. Now, before the beginning the first class, after the completion of the entire course, they will attend one more graduation ceremony. And these children, my dear parents, they are your wealth. They are our wealth. They are the universal wealth. Now the world depends on this generation. Maybe our generation is fading away. Your generation is still in limelight. But this generation, this upcoming generation, now how to promote the human values and also the technical skills and also the knowledge in the students, it is the combined effort of you and us, the teachers, the management and the parents. I have attended a program yesterday. Now some of the particular, that was a school program only. Now the parents were expressing, we have entrusted our children to your care. Now we don't know, A to Z you have to take care of it. I was a little annoyed by the statement of the parents as well as I understood, because some of them are not educated parents. But I corrected them and I advised them. It is not so. 50% of the school, 50% of the parents. If you take care of them at home, you bring it in and then you teach them how to behave, how to study. Parents have to follow their education at home. But some parents were expressing, we send them for the tuition. The tuition is really useless. Tuition is not at all required. Why the tuition? The schools in the school, the teachers are taking care and everything is explained to them well. Now the parents, my dear friends, parents, you are highly responsible along with us. And these children, they observe you very keenly. Very keenly they observe. Every day I hear one child. Every day I see one child sitting here in the campus up to 6 o'clock. Because a mother, I also advise the principal, why don't you send the information to the parent to collect the child on time, around 4 o'clock. But the way the boy was sitting and he was playing alone, I really observed and noticed that boy is suffering from the loneliness because there is no inquiry. I don't know how do we expect a parent to come and pick up the children at 6 o'clock from the school and they go to the tuition? She will be busy in cooking and who who will take care of their emotional support. More than the education, my dear parents, I request you, give them the emotional support, the love that is required. That is the only ingredient. We may give lot of bonvita, milk, anything you give, but your child may be physically, may be growing, but emotionally, psychologically, they will not grow. There is no proper growth. Give them the emotional support. And too much of freedom is not at all required. Freedom with a discipline is really appreciated. Teach them the discipline and give away everything giving to the child, whatever you give, whatever they ask for. If you give, definitely we love our children. They are the apple of our eye. They are our love, the fruit of our love. We give them naturally. But at the same time, explain to them how to control, have a control over their feelings, their behavior. Some of the children I noticed in the school, some little abnormal, not abnormal means it is to their age that behavior is not at all expected. I really, this year the headmistress had a tough time with some of the children. And she called the parents and inquired, not from the kindergarten section, please don't misunderstand me. They are not from the kindergarten section, they are from the primary and high school children. These children, sister was noticing, she was sharing, these children, they have picked up this behavior when they were very small. Though I brought it to the notice of the parents, they did not mind my advice seriously. So ultimately, as they grow, we see there is an anomalous behavior, abnormal character in the children. Who has to be blamed? Parents blame the school, school blame the parent. Ultimately, who is the sufferer and the loser? A child. A child's life is so precious to us. Today, we are very happy participating in their graduation ceremony. Now, along with this, please let us share our love to them. They need only your total love and attention. Total love. They want everything. They want to know everything. Please please explain to the child. It needs patience. Naturally, it needs patience. I expect the teachers also, please take care of them. They are the treasure. You cannot annoy the feelings. You cannot insult them. Now, one class of the children, they were complaining, teacher made me to stand in the class for some time. Even to that little punishment also, they are not able to receive. Very sensitive generation. My dear children, my dear teachers, handle these children with care. They are very, very fragile. Very fragile. Give your total love. You are only the mother for them in the school. Please give the motherly affection, motherly correction, and motherly treatment to the child. At the same time, teach them. My dear parent, I would like to bring to your notice, the management is trying very hard. You might have seen the progress of the school every year, infrastructure-wise, as well as the quality-wise. The management is not at all compromising. Now this management is not at all a business-oriented management or not a corporate management. It is a service-oriented management. We would like to serve you and your children, and I like to have your cooperation with us. We are partners. We are partners in building the nation. We are partners in the development of the children, generations together. So let us give and take. It is no hostility between the parents and the management is never appreciated. No hostility. Why hostility and shouting? No. We are the collaborators. We are partners. We are collaborators. Now you can advise the management and the teachers, and we also can bring certain issues to your notice. Then only we expect our child to have a healthy growth. Then my dear parents, I appreciate you for coming forward for this graduation ceremony. Very few schools celebrate like this, but now the school would like to give every sort of experience to the child. That's why the ceremony. It is their day today. They don't know what it is actually, but they understood this day is something important. They understand that much. But let this day be a memorable day in their life as they are finishing their pre-primary section classes and entering into the regular school from the first class, from that is March, from March 27th, I suppose. Now these children, now please, you let all of us appreciate them, love them, and give them the best of the education. I am really promising you on this platform, we will try to give you the best of the education, whatever is possible within our limits. Now, once again, I congratulate all the graduating students, all the pre-primary children. Shall we clap? Yeah, this clap is for you. You are graduate, you are finishing your pre-primary 2 and going to the first class. And this love is for you, this clap and this encouragement is for you. So once again, I thank and I appreciate the principal and the teachers for making all the arrangements properly for the children. And let us all of us celebrate this day along with our child. Let's become children with them and let's share their happiness. Once again, I bless all these students. All the pre-primary children may become somebody great in life with proper values. They become a first and really human person with generosity and compassion and a good character, and later their studies. I bless all of them. Now I would like to propose a small prayer for these children. Shall we just be silent for 1 minute?